Welcome to online studies of Ashadeep International School. Standard 10, subject mathematics, chapter 13, surface area and volume. So today we're going to start with the exercise 13.2, question number 6. A solid iron ball consists of a cylinder of height 220 centimeter and base diameter is 24 centimeter, which is surmounted by another cylinder of height 60 and radius 8. So we need to take the different notations for the bigger cylinder and for the smaller cylinder. For the bigger cylinder we'll take the notation as a 1, and for the smaller cylinder we'll take the notation with the 2, right? So radius height h1 220, radius is, see, because diameter is given, so this thing we need to take very seriously, very cautiously, very precisely. If it is diameter we need to convert it into the radius, so that is going to be the 12. Height for the smaller one is 60, height for diameter is, radius is direct, here it is given radius, so directly radius is the 8. Now volume is nothing but this is the pi r2 square h2 because it is a smaller. What about the bigger? So that is the pi r1 square h1. We need to add both of this, right? Okay, so now we'll move ahead. So here this is the pi r1 square h1 plus pi r2 square h2. We'll put the values from this here, right? By simplifying we'll get this answer. Now 1 centimeter cube consists 8 grams, so 111,532.8 centimeter cube. How much? Now simply cross multiplication into multiply both of this, so 111,532.8 multiplied by 8. So this is the amount, so this amount mass is contained, right? So it's an 892.262 kgs, and here in terms of gram you can convert it if it is required, and if it is not, that is also fine. Now question number 7. A solid consists of a right circular sum. This is important sum. A solid consists of a right circular cone of height 120 centimeter and radius 60 centimeter standing on a hemisphere. See, this is the cone standing on a hemisphere, placed in a right circular cylinder full of water, touches the bottom. Find out the volume of water left in the cylinder if the radius of the cylinder is 60 and its height is 180 centimeter. Okay, now let's move ahead. See, this height is 120 and the radius is 60, so it's a 120 plus 60. 120 plus 60 is nothing but the 180, right? And here it is written. See, one concept we did in the 9th standard, and here I'm going to explain you, is if we'll put something into the water, how much amount of water comes out from that solid or from that thing, that is nothing but the equal volume, right? If I see, I have this a cylinder full of water, and if I'll put this sphere into it, so the amount of water comes out is equal. See, the amount of water comes out is equals to the volume of this sphere, right? So we need to find out the volume of this solid first. So it is nothing but the one third pi r square h. And what about this? This is the plus 2 by 3 pi r cube. So this is the volume of the solid. Now we need to put that solid into the cylinder, so this volume we need to subtract from the pi r square h, right? So amount of water left is the volume of cylinder minus the volume of solid, right? So volume of cylinder is pi r square h1, and volume of the pi r square h2 plus 2 by 3 pi r cube. I'll put the value, you will get the answer. The main thing we need to do here is to derive the formula. If something is full of water, and if we'll put, or you can pour something into the that bowl, or you can say that solid, the water, the amount of water comes out is equals to the volume of that solid, right? So here this is full of water, and if we'll put the solid into it, so amount left in the water, पहले तो कितना means, first of all, how much amount of water is comes out from the cylinder? That is nothing but the equal to the amount or volume of solid. So that we need to subtract from the full of the water. Simple, right? Okay, now let's move ahead. This sum you need to practice by yourself. Easy, right? So practice it by yourself. We did 7 consecutive sums. Now you need to practice it by yourself. Just go through the sums, right? Easier sum. This is the cylinder, pi r square h. This is the sphere, 4 by 3 pi r cube plus, right? You will get this answer. You need to check this answer with this. If both are equal, then correct, but this both are different, so the question is, the assumption is wrong, right? So that you just, I'll give you the hints, just go through the sum, easier. Now exercise 13.3, for that we need to go through the basic theory. So the basic theory is the conversion of solid from one shape to another shape. If we convert the solid from one shape to another shape, the volume remains the same. The volume remains same. If I convert this cuboid into this cone, so what is the volume of cuboid? That is nothing but the LBH. Then what is the volume of the cone? That is 1/3 pi r square h. But both these volumes are equal, right? So it is LBH is equals to 1/3 pi r square h. Here we have to take the different notations for the different solids, right? Once again, if one shape is converted into the another shape, volumes remain same. If we convert the cuboid to the cone, then volume of cuboid is equals to the volume of cone. One thing you need to take care is we need to take the different notations to avoid the mistake. Okay, so first sum, a metallic sphere of the radius 4.2 centimeter is melted. Melted means it's a recast. So recast into the shape of cylinder. So now the sphere is converted to the cylinder. So it is a conversion of one shape to the another shape. So from the sum you need to understand that it is a conversion of one shape to the another shape. If we convert the one shape to the another shape, the volumes remains same. So volume of sphere is equals to the volume of cylinder. What is the volume of sphere? It is nothing but the 4 by 3 pi r cube is equals to the volume of cylinder. It is the pi r square h. See here, I have to take the different notations. If you don't want to take this one, you can go with the r1 cube is equals to pi r2 square h2. That is also fine, right? So before that we need to find out the dimensions. The metallic is, the radius is given 4.2, so the radius r1 is 4.2. The cylinder of a radius 6, and we need to find out the height h, right? So here the formula will put the values, pi cut, right? So the 6 from the numerator comes into the denominator, and you will get the height, that is a 2.74 centimeter, right? Now let's move to the new sum. we need to, so the metallic sphere of radius 6. Radi means what? It's a plural form of radius, right? We did in the 5th standards. So radi means the plural form. So we have a 3 different sphere, metallic sphere. So we have the sphere of radi 6, 8 and 10 respectively are melted to form a single solid sphere. Now these 3 sphere are melted and form a single new solid sphere. So it is the volume of first plus volume of second plus volume of 3 is equals to the volume of a bigger or the single sphere. So what about this one? So it's nothing but the 4 by 3 pi r 1 cube plus 4 by 3 pi r 2 cube plus 4 by 3 pi r 3 cube is equals to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now 4 by 3 pi, 4 by 3 pi, 4 by 3 pi, take out the common, right? So I'll take out here the common 4 by 3 pi, 4 by 3 pi common. So this 4 by 3 pi and 4 by 3 pi cut. The remaining thing is r1 cube plus r2 cube plus r3 cube is equals to the r cube. 4 by 3 pi, 4 by 3 pi cut, right? So r cube is going to be the 6 cube, 216, 8 cube, 512, 9 cube, 1000. So the r cube is going to be the 1728. Now you learn how to find out the cube root in standard 8, right? So from that you need to find out how to find out the cube roots. Here let me explain one sum, and that is, if I write down here that 125, right? So it's a 5 25s are, so 5 5s are and 5 1s are. We need to make a pair of 3. So this is the pair of 3. So that is going to, we need to write out once only. So the cube root of 125 is 5. In the same manner you can find out for this, right? Okay. So if r cube is equals to 1728, so r is equals to the cube root of 1728, right? Now we need to find out the r, and r is going to be the 12 centimeter. So the radius of the single solid sphere is nothing but the 2 centimeter. And the last, therefore the radius of the sphere is the 12 centimeters. Check out the problem. This is the example. A juice seller was servicing a customer using a glass as shown in the figure. The inner diameter of the cylindrical glass is 5 centimeter, but the bottom glass had a hemispherical raised portion which reduces the capacity of the glass. If the height of the glass is 10 centimeter, find out the apparent capacity of the glass and the actual capacity of the glass. Here we have to find out the two things, and the first one is the actual and the second one is the apparent. So what do you mean by apparent? See, apparent is nothing but the which we can see with the naked eyes, and actual is actual means, see, this glass is shown like a cylindrical glass, right? So what is the actual? So that is nothing but the pi r square h. This is the apparent capacity. This is not the actual capacity, right? Because a hemispherical rays is there, so that much amount of water or a juice is removed, means you can see that it is the glass of 500 ml. It is seen from the naked eyes that is a 500 ml glass, for example, right? But actually you will get the 400 ml only, right? Because of this hemispherical depression or hemispherical rise, right? So what is the apparent capacity? See, apparent capacity is nothing but the pi r square h. And what is the actual? So actual, we need to subtract the hemispherical depression, that is nothing but the minus 2 by 3 pi r cube, right? Okay, so now let's check the sum step by step. Inner diameter of the cylindrical glass. See, diameter is given 5. It's diameter, so the radius is going to be the 5 by 2, right? So since the inner diameter of the glass is 5 and the height is 10, now apparent capacity is pi r square h, right? So r is going to be the 5 by 2, that is nothing but the 2.5. So here 2.5 into 2.5 into 10, so answer is what? 196.25 cubic centimeter. So now we have to find out the actual capacity. That is what? It is less by 2 by 3 pi r cube. It is less by 2 by 3 pi r cube. Now we'll put the values, and this is the amount which must be subtracted from the actual one. What is the actual? Actual is 196 minus, this is the 32.71. So this is what the answer, that is the actual capacity of the glass, that is the actual capacity of the glass, right? So answer is 163.54 square centimeter. It's actually a cubic centimeter, it's a centimeter cube, right? So this, take care of it. Okay, now let's move ahead. So I hope you get this. Once again, let me repeat it. See, this is the which you can see is the cylinder. This is the actual capacity pi r square h, and sorry, apparent capacity is pi r square h. And what is the actual? Actual is nothing but the pi r square h actual minus this one hidden, that is 2 by 3 pi r cube, right? Okay, now let's move ahead with the second problem, that is also the example from the textbook NCERT. A solid toy is in the a solid toy is in the form of hemispherical surmounted by the right circular cone. A hemisphere is surmounted by the conical top. The height of the cone is 2. See, height of the cone, so only this much. So the height of the cone is what? 2 centimeter. The base diameter is given. So what about the radius? So radius is going to be the 2. So this is the radius. So this radius is the 2. Height is also 2, radius is also 2. Determine the volume of the toy. So first of all, we need to find out the volume of this toy. We need to find out the volume of this toy. If the right circular cylinders circumscribe a toy, find out the difference of the volume of the cylinder and the toy. Right, so we need to put that toy into the cylinder, and we need to subtract both of them. So let's start with the first thing. We need to find out the volume of toy. So what? First of all, the toy is in the form of cone plus hemisphere. So cone is nothing but the 1/3 pi r square h. What about the hemisphere? It is nothing but the 2 by 3 pi r cube. Right? So we need to add both of this. See here. Volume of the toy is 1/3 pi r cube plus 1/3 pi r square h. We put here the values, and the answer is 25.12 cubic centimeter. Now what we have to do? The cylinder, the height, what is the height of the cylinder? That is the first question. So the height of the cone is 2, the radius is 2, right? So the height is also going to be the 2, so the total is going to be the 4, right? So here the total height is 4 centimeter. The total height is 4 centimeter. Now here what we have to find? We have to find out the difference of the volume of the cylinder and the toy. So the volume of cylinder is nothing but the pi r square h minus actual, we already calculated, that is 25.12, right? Okay, now so this is the answer, right? This is the pi r square h. We have to take pi 3.14. If it is specified, you need to take that compulsorily, and if it is not specified, you can free to choose anything, whether 22 by 7 or 3.14, right? But if it is specify like this, you need to take compulsory 3.14, right? So here we'll take 3.14, put the values, we'll get the answer, and the answer is 25.12, right? So both the answer is same. The volume of toy is 25.12. The volume of cylinder is 50. The volume of cylinder is 50.24 minus 25.12, that is nothing but the 25.12, right? So this is the answer.